this is the GL65 9SD gaming notebook from MSI. The configuration I have is rocking a 15.6-inch 120Hz panel, Intel Core i7-9750H, 16GB of RAM, 512GB NVMe SSD, GTX 1660 Ti, wireless AC, and Windows 10 Home. For I/O on the left, there's a Gigabit Ethernet port, HDMI, mini display port, USB Type-A 3.2 Gen 1, USB Type-C 3.2 Gen 1, and mic and headphone audio jacks. On the right, there's a further two USB Type-A's and a full-sized SD card reader. In the top of the notebook, you'll find the MSI logo surrounded by a matte black finish. The keyboard is made by SteelSeries and comes with red backlighting. Thankfully, there's also a numpad included, which is becoming less common in 15-inch notebooks. Taking a look on the bottom of the notebook, you'll see there's ample air vents to allow this notebook to stay cool under full load. Opening it up is made possible by conveniently removing 12 screws and then carefully lifting off the backplate. The M.2 NVMe drive can be replaced, as well as the memory, allowing for up to 64 gigs running in dual channel. While this configuration doesn't have a mechanical drive in it, you can insert a 2.5-inch drive or SATA SSD. Specs out of the way, how does it perform? I ran Shadow of the Tomb Raider in 1080p with DirectX 12 and achieved 70 frames per second on highest detail, 80 on high, 93 on medium, 98 on low, and 111 on lowest. Each detail setting will allow for a playable experience over 60 frames per second. Metro Exodus, which is newer and more demanding, achieved 22 frames per second on extreme, 40 on ultra, 49 on high, 66 on normal, and 105 on low. While the game might not be playable on maximum, it performed pretty well on normal to high details, considering that this is a mid-range notebook. Finally, I tested CSGO with a Untitled benchmark. At 720p, the GL65 was able to run at 282 on highest detail, 322 on medium, and 336 on lowest. At 1080p, I got 208 for highest, 264 for medium, and 283 on lowest. While CSGO has been known to be heavy on CPU, it's great to know that the i7-9750H pushed more than 200 frames on every setting, well above the monitor's 120Hz refresh rate, and even achieved over 300 frames per second when lowering to 720p. If you'd like to read more on this notebook or find out where to purchase, please check the link in the video description. Otherwise, while you're at it, consider liking this video and subscribing to see more content like this in future. Until next time, cheers.